Alright, I am going to do round parlor beads, which are, this is the size that I'm using. This is one of the biggest size of the round parlor beads that you can get. Um, they also have the smaller ones, but I don't think I have any with me right now to show you. Actually, I do. Right here is the smallest one that I have, and this is the largest one that I have. So, see, and then I am just going to make a design on my own. I'm not going to use like a pattern or anything. It's just going to be like a regular design, which I think I'm going to use blue for the one part of the design. I got to watch because my puppy is right here. So I am using my tongs like I always do. These and then I am just going to make a design with the beads. That color. Now I am going to use some tricolor beads, which are beads that I don't know why they call them tricolor, because there's only two colors on them. They look like that. They only have two colors. This one's like an orange and a red, so I'm gonna use that. And I'm just gonna go around it. And I am trying to do an aerial on my other pegboard, but that is for another time because I messed her up, so I have to redo her again. So now I am on the third layer. I have a dark blue, the light blue, and then the tricolor one. Now I am thinking I am going to use a purple. I'm going to use a dark purple. And I am just going to go and show you the purple that I'm using. That's dark purple that I'm using. And purple and pink are one of my favorite colors. Um, if anybody is on here, can you guys tell me what your favorite color is? Mm-hmm. Around this again to be able to make my flower design. I'm gonna go around it with purple. I'm gonna go around it again with the purple so I can make my flower design that I want to make with this with this pegboard. And Hero don't like that I'm in his spot. But he usually lays down at the bottom of my bed. And I'm at the bottom of my bed. So he don't like that. Just go like this. Hey, Bob. I'm doing parlor beads. I'm making a design with a round parlor bead pegboard. I used a dark blue, a light blue, uh, a tricolor bead, which is orange and red. I don't know why they call it tricolor, because it's basically only got two colors. But they call it a tricolor bead, so that's what I am doing it. So what's your favorite color? Mine is pink and purple. So what's yours? And after I finish my design on here, I am going to use the wax paper or the parchment paper and cover it like I always do, and then I am going to iron it together. But I can't figure out how to do this flower design that I want to do. So I guess I have to try something else. So I'll just improvise. think I figured it out. Okay. And these parlor beads, what I do is if I finish making them and I have a friend that really likes the certain character that I did, I will give it to them, like for their birthday or for Christmas. It just makes a nice little homemade gift. And I've done that with a bunch of things before for Christmas last year. My one friend really liked minions, so I made her a big minion for Christmas. Same with my sister, I made her a big minion too, because they both like minions, so I made them minions for Christmas. And I made my cousin something with Star Wars. I think it was the Stormtrooper I made him. Okay, I think I figured out how to do the flower. So I am good to go so far. Flower part is done. Now I am going to make a thing to go around it. I'm going to make another pattern to go around. That color won't go good together with the color that I used. So I am going to use a blue. I'm going to use this color blue. This color blue is the one that I'm using. So I am going to go in between the flower petals that I made. And just go around in a circle. And for me, I love doing parlor beads. It is something that helps me be creative. And if I'm bored, I can just get up, go on to the bottom of my bed, and just do my parlor beads. It's very relaxing. A couple more of these colored beads. I hope you guys can hear me. This is the first time I'm actually going live, because I've tried it a couple times and it didn't really work. So, if you guys can hear me, tell me, and if you can't, tell me. What other color do I want to use next? I think I will use yellow. I like this color yellow because it's kind of like a little bit of a see-through yellow. This is what it looks like. They don't look see-through on the camera, but in real life, like what I'm looking at them, they do look see-through. And I'm sorry, the street cleaner is going by, so that's what you hear. Hero's thinking, they woke me up! What do you hear, little boy? I don't even know if that is the street cleaner. Yep, it's the street cleaner. At least they don't come by early like some places, some street cleaner places do. Like there's a place where I used to live, maybe a few miles from here. They used to come at like 6:30 in the morning. was probably thinking, can I get my thing back yet? Can I get my spot back yet? Say hero. Are you watching Sissy? Being a good boy? Yeah, I'm just going around this with the yellow. And then I will figure out what the last color is that I am going to use. Well, I might use two more colors, but one of the last colors. Like I always say in my videos, please, if you are doing this with the kid, make sure you supervise them because of the beads being so small. Plus, you have to use iron, so you don't want them to burn themselves. So please use supervision when you are doing this with a kid. Like if they are older, like in their teens, it's not as bad. But if they are younger, then I would supervise them. I'm doing one more row of yellow. And I think that one color that I was going to use before will work now, so I will probably use that color. It's just a matter of figuring out what colors go best together with the project that you're using. Or if you are doing a pattern, uh, you don't have to do it exactly like the pattern shows. You can do it another color. I've done that plenty of times. So I'm using this color, pink, and I will show you once I pick them up. I am using this color, pink. It's like a really light pink, lighter than my shirt. And I like doing the round ones, or the ones that like don't have a design to them, because you can be creative and make up your own design. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just making my own design up as I go. So this design part ain't working, so I have to figure out how to do it another way, which is fine. Because like I said, that's the best part of doing it this way. You can make your own design. And if you mess up on a design, you can just tweak it and do it a different way. So that's what I am doing. So one pink, two more pinks that I can put in. I need to get another handful of pink. I'm hoping I have enough of this pink to go around, because I only have a little bit of this pink. I think I'm in good shape right now. I might have more pink in my other room, but right now I don't feel like using my walker to get over there. So I am just using what I have in here. I think I am in good shape. Yes, I am. I'm hoping I have enough for at least one more row of this pink, because I am doing it a different way. Spreading it out so I don't need the whole row. I just need half. Like I said, I am spreading it out, so I don't need the whole row. I need half the row, because I'm doing it where I am making holes in between each one, and then the top is going to be another color. So I am using one more color after this. And if I wanted to, I can stop right here after I finish this row and not go anymore, but I want to do 2 more rows, which would be another color. So I'm going to do that. And the pattern that I am making, I am taking out some of these yellows, so the pattern goes with the pattern that I'm making. So I'm taking out every other yellow. See, it's just a matter of, okay, finding the pattern you want or doing the pattern you want, and then tweaking it. If you don't like it the way it is, you can tweak it a little bit and figure out what works for you. So this way I am doing it. I'm doing it this way because this is the pattern that I want to use. So it will look better if I have the part of the yellow taken out. I'm going to use purple again, but it's a lighter purple. So I will show you what this purple looks like. This purple is not as dark as the purple that I used earlier. It's this, it looks like that. So I am going to go around the first row all the way around, and the second row will be one and then a space and then another one in a space. Hero, what? You sound like such a big puppy, but you're not. Oh, what? Nobody's even here. You hear a puppy outside. What? Here. Say hi. Say hi. I'm the one that's barking. I'm the one that wants attention. Do you see yourself in there? Is that another puppy? Or is that you? Okay. Is he finished now? Sorry about him barking, but that's the way dogs are. He is going to be a year on July 4th. He actually still is a puppy. Getting out more of my purple that I'm using. If you didn't hear me, I said I'm getting out more of my purple that I am using. I gotta learn to start talking louder, but it is hard to do because I'm not used to talking that loud. I'd say probably about 10 more minutes, give or take, and I should be done with the whole thing. It's just a matter of depending on how long my iron takes to heat up. Right now, I am doing the last part of the beads. So it won't take me that long to finish this because I use the tongs, and the tongs work a lot better than your fingers. Because if I would be using just my fingers, um, some of the other beads would be falling out as I would be doing it. But with the tongs, they don't fall out because you can just put them in the specific hole that you want to do. And I went around the first line of this purple, and I was also going around the second part as I was going. So I only have a little bit more of the second part of the purple that I need to do, which is this one last bead, and then I am done. And then I just have to close up my container. Put that away, and then I am going to put this here, and I am going to get my iron set up. I put the parchment paper over top of the pegboard and the pattern, and now I am putting my iron on. There we go. See, now my iron is on. I just have to wait for it to heat up. And I have it all the way at 6, so it will heat up faster. Because if you, for mine is Black & Decker. It's a steamer, but I don't use the steamer part because you don't need to for the parlor beads. But I put it all the way on 6, so it heats up really fast. And then you don't really have to worry about it not getting hot enough that half the beads don't melt. Because that's happened to me before where I put it on like 3 or 4 and it didn't melt very good. So I keep it on 6 and then it melts perfectly fine. See, it's already heated and I've only had it on for less than a minute. So now I just iron it. So I am ironing the whole thing. and then you can iron it on both sides or just one side. For me, I like to see what both sides look like first before I decide to iron both sides. So I am finishing ironing this side, and then I will see what both sides look like before I see if the one side looks okay, then I might iron them on both sides. If I like it on the other side, then I won't. Oops. Some of my beads didn't melt, so I have to fix that. And see what I mean? Like, you have to watch where some of your beads don't melt together right, like mine just did. So I have to go in and fix them. Which is fine because it's not like a big project that will get messed up. It's just I put my beads away and I need more. I found one of the beads that fell on the floor. They don't always turn out the way you want them to, but you can always fix them. Because I've done bigger projects where they didn't all melt together and I fixed them and they look perfectly fine. And it didn't even look like I messed up on them. So now I am going to iron the rest of this. And hopefully it don't fall apart again. And then we shall see. One needs a little more. It needs a little more heat. So, oops, sorry. So now I am going to turn this over and just take this off. And I think I am going to do it on both sides. But I am going to wait a little bit because it seems like it's still pretty hot, and if I do it now, it will mess up. gotta watch because with it being hot, you can burn yourself. And I did it. This is what it looks like. That's the side that you can still see the beads, and this is the other side. And I can do it on both sides, but I think being I had trouble with it, this one side melted too much. I think I'm just gonna do it and leave it this way. But I like it. I think it got pretty good. What do you guys think? So I am gonna turn off my iron while I'm gonna unplug my iron. And you guys want to see other ones that I have done? This is one that I did a pattern myself. I did this. This was my own pattern. I didn't use like Google or anything. Sometimes I use Google to find like different kinds of patterns. Like I am doing Little Mermaid, which I have to take apart because I messed up on her. But then I just fix it and do it over again. So that is the end of my video on how to do just a round pattern with parlor beads. So I am going to say goodbye and have a good day.